Hello everyone, welcome back the Auto 01. 2026 Ferrari Roma, Ferrari's latest take on the Grand Tour that's equal parts elegance and raw performance. If you're into sleek Italian design, V8 symphonies, and cutting-edge tech, stick around, you don't want to miss this. Teaser B-roll. Rolling montage. Sweeping shots of the car, interior close-ups. Just look at it. That classic Ferrari silhouette has been sharpened for 2026, with even more focus on aerodynamics and modern luxury. Exterior design. Voiceover with footage of walk-around shots. The 2026 Roma keeps the minimalist, almost retro-inspired lines of its predecessor, but Ferrari has given it a fresh update. Up front, there's a new active aero splitter that adjusts on the fly, slimmer matrix LED headlights, and that signature shark-like grille. Move to the side and you'll see subtle new sculpting along the doors, with hidden door handles and a more aggressive stance thanks to revised 21-inch forged wheels. And around back, the quad taillight design is now even sleeker, with a fully integrated active rear spoiler that deploys at speed for extra downforce. Interior and technology. Voiceover plus interior shots. Dash, steering wheel, infotainment. Inside, the Roma was always about modern luxury without going overboard. For 2026, Ferrari has upgraded the entire cabin with more sustainable materials, richer leather options, and new contrast stitching that looks incredible. The twin cockpit layout remains. Driver and passenger get their own sculpted spaces, separated by a high center console. You'll find a revised 16-inch curved digital cluster for the driver, an even sharper 8.4-inch central display, plus an optional passenger display so your co-pilot can play DJ or watch performance data in real time. And of course, Ferrari's haptic controls on the steering wheel are here. Love 'em or hate 'em, they're very Ferrari. Engine and performance. On-camera near-engine bay cut to driving footage. Now let's talk power. The Roma was already potent, but the 2026 model takes it a step further. Under the hood is an evolved version of Ferrari's twin-turbo 3.9-liter V8. It now makes around 670 horsepower. That's up from the old 612 thanks to revised turbo mapping and reduced internal friction. Torque is up to about 800 Nm, giving you brutal mid-range shove. All of this is channeled through Ferrari's updated 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox, promising even quicker shifts. Official 0 to 100 km/h. Around 3.2 seconds with a top speed north of 325 km/h. But it's not just about numbers. Ferrari has retuned the chassis, given it their latest side slip control system, and added new adaptive dampers for an even better balance between comfort and handling. Driving impressions. Speculative general. Voiceover over dynamic driving footage, curves, acceleration shots. So what's it like to drive? Based on early test drives and Ferrari's claims, the Roma 2026 remains a Grand Tourer at heart, easy to drive in the city or on long highway stretches, but with that classic Ferrari bite when you push it. Steering is razor sharp but not nervous. The new suspension tuning gives you a bit more compliance over rough roads while keeping the body flat in corners. And of course, the soundtrack. Even with emissions rules tightening, Ferrari's managed to make this V8 sing with a new exhaust system that's a bit louder and angrier than before. Price and competition. On camera or voiceover with graphics. Pricing for the 2026 Ferrari Roma is expected to start around $250,000 USD, depending on options, and let's be real, Ferrari options can add six figures if you're not careful. It's aimed at buyers considering an Aston Martin DB12, Porsche 911 Turbo, or Bentley Continental GT, but with that unmistakable Ferrari badge and driving feel that's hard to replicate. Closing thoughts. On camera. Next to car, sunset or dramatic lighting if possible. The Roma has always been Ferrari's way of saying you can have your cake and eat it too. Stunning design, brutal performance, and everyday usability. For 2026, they've made it sharper, more powerful, and more high-tech, without losing the magic that made the original so special. If you want a Ferrari that doesn't scream at you but still thrills every time you drive it, this might just be the one. Outro and call to action. On camera, smiling. If you enjoyed this first look at the 2026 Ferrari Roma, hit that like button, subscribe for more car